Yo, what's up, family? This video we're going to talk about how to tell if your girl is having a bipolar or a unipolar, which is major depression episode, okay, and how to handle it. Okay, so like I said, this is about unipolar as opposed to bipolar. I did the video on bipolar on my part 1 video. So if you look at this video, the one above this one or right around this area, look for the video I did on bipolar part 1. Okay, this way it'll explain the bipolar part of depression. Okay, there's two major portions. So you have bipolar, okay, which is used to be called manic depression. Okay, so if you heard that word before, manic depression, that's where it came from. And they're trying to change the words now to be bipolar, more clinical, I guess. And now with bipolar, we got to have unipolar. Unipolar is the other way of a depression episode that can happen, and it's another way of saying major depression. Okay, so you got manic depression and you got major depression. Okay, those are two. Manic is bipolar and major is unipolar. So just to take the confusion out of the whole thing, they make it they want to change things around and whatever, it's medical stuff. Hey, again, with that, let me say this: I'm not a physician, I'm not a medical professional. So these are just awareness points, things to look at based on my experience, studies, and research that I've seen in my life and experience. Because we all get depressed here and there, all of us, we all do. We've all been there, but some people can't get out of it. They stay there, okay? And that's the signs you need to look out for, that someone that gets in these situations and have one of these episodes, you want to be able to detect and see and be able to do something to, help that person out of a situation. Okay, that could be your boo, your ma, your shorty, okay, your honey bear, whatever little kitty, whatever little cutesy name you want to use, whatever y'all do, whatever. But it's significant other. It's someone you care about. So major depression, pretty much like any depression or any kind of mental disruptive behavior or trigger, it is an emotional response. Okay, normally triggered from trauma or some kind of loss or something outside of the elements of an event of some sort. In other words, say for example, like when they had the oil spills, okay, and animals were getting hurt, and all the oil for years, and so stuff like that. People get depressed if they're very empathetic. They're empaths, and they feel for the world. So these things like that. So let's get on with it. So major depression, which is going to be unipolar, okay, I'm going to call it unipolar depression, is when the depression that you experience or one experiences stretches out longer than normal, okay? Sure, we get into the situation where we're depressed, lost our job, lost a girlfriend, shit like that, growing up or whatever. Or some childhood triggers, some childhood trauma that's been re-triggered as an adult. Okay, we fall into depression. Okay, a lot of times we'll get ourselves out of it. We'll do something to get ourselves to shake it off, and whatever. So, but some people can't do that. Okay, a lot of times depression goes on for long stretches, more than maybe 10 days or 14 days. If it goes that far, there's a problem. Okay, they're actually that 14 days, and that's a problem. Okay, because they don't know they're going through it. They're just tired all the time. So here's some of the signs that someone may be having this experience, having a unipolar experience, okay? And if you notice that, take some. I'll give you what to do to take some charge here and give notice and kind of regulate the situation, okay? Take charge a little bit, because they can't really do it. They're not going to do it at this point in time. Why? Because they don't know what's happening, okay? So one of the first indicators I'm going to give you now, if you see 3 of these or more, have an episode of some sort. There's some kind of episode. You got to watch them. You got to keep your eye on them and see how long this goes. If it goes for more than 14 days, like I said, you want to either speak to them first, and if they don't recognize it or there's no real problem with them, they may want to, you may want to suggest counseling or just keep an eye on them and make sure that they're okay. Now, if if somebody you're dating and you just met him and all that, I'm not telling you to get involved with someone and like I said, if it's your boo, your ma, you're in LTR, you're married, or you've just been together for a long time, or somebody you care about. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, so now, because you want them to be all right, number one. Okay, so the first one, let's go, and this is in no order, except for the last one's a serious one. But number one, I want to say is loss of interest. Okay, not only in you, I mean like loss in interest in activities. So you guys go to the gym all the time, or you hike, or you bike, or you guys play pool, or you go bowling, or you go to the beach all the time. She doesn't want to do anything, and she just doesn't feel like she has no desire to exert any energy at all. Just doesn't want to get involved. Lackluster, no enthusiasm. Okay, just check it for a while. Okay, that's one. So another one would be feeling empty. Okay, sitting around, moping, ho-humming. Okay, doesn't want to do anything. Like I said, just sitting around and just taking things as it is, without putting any input into anything. Okay, feeling like it's just empty inside. There's nothing to give. So she just sits there, and it's obvious to you, but not to the person that's going through the experience. She's sitting there in a draw, in a zone, and a lot of times it feels like she's taking your energy away. That's what it feels like. Energy vampires, it feels like they're taking your energy away. That's what it feels like. Okay, because you're asking them what's the matter and all that shit, and then whatever. So that's one you want to look at too. So not only that, they're getting irritable. Okay, doesn't take nothing for them to get angry or snappy or snippy, for no reason. Okay, you ask them a question, or you try to create a conversation, and they're just very irritable, and they're very short with you. Okay, so irritable, and again, this is more than 14 days. Like every day she's doing this. She's in this fucking mood with, what the fuck's going on? You're being a bitch. What's going on? You can't say that. Just know what it is. Okay, just know what it is. Okay, next one's going to be the sad movement. The sad mood is why always me, always crying. I don't know why. When you ask her what's the matter, nothing. She's crying over something silly. Okay, something got to do with her. Maybe she's looking outside and she sees something. I don't know. It's thinking about childhood. Okay, or whatever. She needs an emotional trigger to keep her in that mood. So she's sad all the time. She finds sad things to focus on. So her focus again is on the negative stuff. Okay, she's gonna be depressed. Okay, that's what she's gonna go through. Okay, and is it playing the victim card? No, because it's not manipulation. That's why. Okay, it's a different thing altogether. But this is not. I'm talking about non-manipulative. This is somebody that's really going through an episode, and they're sitting over here, and they're really going through it. And you can see like they're not themselves. It's been a few days, and 7 days or more. They ain't been themselves. So you're like, yo, what's up with her? I'm trying to figure out what's good. All right, so that's what this is all about. Reaching out. That's what this is about right now. Okay, dating, fucking, pumping and dumping. All that shit is great. Okay, all that shit is great. But we want something different right now, just for this one. So now with the sad mood, say she's in the bed all the time, sleeping, oversleeping is another one. Okay, sleeping all the time, lounging around, get 8 hours of sleep. She gets up, she might eat, may not. Goes back in the bed. You get up, go about your day. She's still in the bed. What's the matter? Nothing. So she doesn't want to talk, not communicating, right? But it's the oversleeping. So staying in the bed, just want to sleep her life away. Just want to sleep some problems away. Maybe it'll go away if I lay in the bed long enough. Maybe the problems will go away. I'll feel better when I get up. When in reality, all that does is make you more tired. You ever oversleep and you go back to bed again, you can't get up at all? You're like, fuck, I can't even get up. I don't want to get up. So Saturday, you throw the pill, but that's every day. This is 5 days a week, 7 days, 14 days. That's a problem. Okay. Again, we all do it here and there, but when it starts to be excessive, that's when the bell should go off. Should be a red flag alert when that happens. Okay. Even if it's yourself, check yourself. Even if it's yourself. Okay. So oversleeping. Now that's going to cause, of course, she feels hopeless. She don't feel worthy. She has no impact on society, or no impact in the family relationship. She doesn't contribute much. She doesn't, she feels like she's not really needed per se. Not really. It's like, again, she's feeling like it's hopeless. Hopeless is pretty much, there's no hope. There's nothing, no need to try to feel better. No need to get out of my depression. She doesn't know she's in it. There's no need. I'm just gonna sit there and go through what I'm going through. Everything's fine. What's the point? There's no point in doing it. So they give up. Okay? That's where it is. Next one. This is going to be the 7th one. Okay? Number 7 is going to be the change in appetite. So a lot of times if she doesn't really eat that much, okay, now she's eating like crazy, okay, or vice versa. If she doesn't really eat, if she eats a lot and then all of a sudden she doesn't want to eat nothing, okay. So either way, it's a drastic change in appetite, okay, from eating everything on the table, to want nothing at all. Her favorite food doesn't matter. Lost the appetite. There's no need to replenish the system. No need to, So meanwhile, energy is draining from this person. So, and being tired and being fatigued, all that helps her go right back to bed again. You understand? So it's a bad place to be. Getting this shit. It's kind of, we've all been there. But like I said, when it's repeated like this and it's extended and it's extreme, it's hard to get out of that shit. It really is. It's hard to get out of that without help. So, we don't want that problem. Next one's going to be number 8. It's going to be repeating. This is an important one. So repeating thoughts of death, okay, or suicide, or contemplation, or what if this happened, or what if this happened to me? What if I all of a sudden blank, or whatever? Now these thoughts are not going to be rational, because you're going to be like, well, if you did that, then, you got to answer the question. You go, wait a minute, she didn't take care of herself, So you got to be careful when she's talking this kind of talks. You may need to seek physician or seek counsel. First, talk to them. If you can't talk to the person, she's not really trying to hear you, or you can just be casual. Because a lot of times, if you're just talking regular and casual, they don't really see the ambush coming. You know what I mean? So you got to talk to them. So what's going on? Why do you say that? Why do you feel this way? Let them open up. As they open up, you'll get some pointers. You're thinking of something that you did, or something that somebody did, what did I do? And nothing. But by talking and gentle, casual, be smooth, just help. What's going on with you? You all right? You know what I'm saying? Where's that smile I normally see? What's this? Where'd you this? You still look good though, whatever. You just tell her what you want to hear, whatever. But my point is that you communicate with her and so she says nothing, chill. Don't push it. Leave her alone. Then come back in about an hour or two. Are you still in here? Yo, what's going on? Boom, boom, boom. What are you thinking? What's on your mind? Nothing. Nothing's on your mind. Nothing like what? Nothing like, when I was a kid, I was thinking about this, and then there you go. You got it opened up. Okay? Oh, so now okay, well, it's not me. It's childhood. It's something. It's an old emotional trigger. Okay? So start with that. And if it need be, seek counseling. You should always do that anyway, okay? But talk to her, open it up, throw an idea at her. What do you think about, see somebody and, find out what's really going on with you. Get to the bottom of this shit, get to the nitty gritty. She may be okay with it. I'll go with you, I'll support you. We'll do it together, fuck it, My girl, let's do this, let's do that, You got my support, my love, dang. So don't say the love part. But the point of the matter is that you're coming with strength, okay? You're coming with strength, and you're coming in and you're letting her open up to you. That's the key. You take it, she goes wherever, again, support her. So like I said, the part 1 has the complete bipolar situation, okay? There's 2 parts to bipolar, all right? So look into that, manic and hypomanic. There's 2 different types, more detail. But they're both the same. It is depression, and it sucks, okay? It sucks. So if you ever get into depression, you want somebody to get you out of it too. So it really sucks to be there. It's a bad place to be, okay? 85% of people, hate their job. Think about that. 85% of the population got a job that they hate. Why? Why do you got a job that you fucking hate? It's like the boss gave you the job. You went to the interview. He gave you the job. He said $8 an hour. You said great. He said see you Monday. You said okay. You come back on Monday. You do your job, half-ass or whatever. He gives you a full paycheck, $8 an hour. Fucking asshole. Why are you mad at him for? You signed the contract. You agreed to that deal. Instead, get something that you want. Move and get the job that you want. If you don't like the job, great. Work there until you can get another job. Find your next upgrade. Promote yourself. Promote yourself. I never stay in a job I didn't like. I always promoted myself. If I don't feel good, I don't like it, I don't care what they're paying, I go to the next competitor, I go to the next job till I got my own business. Period. That's how it works. So listen, people signing in, new guys, you guys are welcome. My old timers, you know what it is. Want your family, want you to hear your family, want your family, I got you. Yo, Excel, and I'm out.